Welcome everyone to this video. In this video, we'll be looking at levels in Photoshop and how to fix images using levels. It's gonna be a really fun one, so let's just get right into it. So there are two ways to apply levels, and I just forgot to say something that if you want to use these exact same photos, the link will be in the description below. So coming back to levels, there are two ways to apply levels. One is to go to image adjustments and then clicking on levels, but I'll not recommend this and I'll tell you why in a second. The best way is to click on this icon and then clicking on levels. What this will do is it will create a new adjustment layer. So if I'm working on this and I do some adjustments to this and then come back later, then I can make more adjustments to this. Like let's say I don't want this layer, like let's say I just don't want this levels on my image. I'll just delete it like this. But once I go to image adjustments and then levels, I do some adjustments on the image, then hit OK, then come back later, I cannot delete it or do any fine adjustments to it. It's just put on the image. That's why I don't recommend using it, and the best way is to just create a new layer of levels. So now let's see how to fix an image using levels. So basically you just need to know what this stuff here means. So we have three sliders: black, grays and whites. So these are basically the blacks or the shadows of the image, and the grays are like the midtones, we can say, and then we have whites, which are the highlights or the whites of the image. So let's just drag it. So to enhance any image, just drag the black slider to the starting of this mountain. So what this mountain is, it is the depiction of colors in your image. So mostly there are shadows in dark colors in our image, so that's why this is a very tall mountain and there's high quantity of blacks. That's why it is more on the blacker side. So on the left there are blacks, and in the middle there are midtones or grays, and here on the right hand side we have the white. So there are barely no whites. So let's just drag this to like the starting of the mountain, and let's just drag this white slider to the starting of this mountain. So here you can see in the layers, if I turn off levels, here you can see it's a huge improvement. Here you can see if I zoom in, turn off, this is the before, this is the after. It makes the image pop a lot more. So let's just try it on another image. We have this image right here. So let's make a new levels adjustment layer and just move this black to the starting of this mountain, and then white to the starting of the mountain, and then we can also just move the grays or the midtones here and there. But for this image I don't think it is necessary, so I'll just keep it like this. And if I zoom in here, you can see we have made a huge improvement. So it makes the image pop a lot more, and we have high contrast in image and the image just looks better. So this is how we can fix images using levels in Adobe Photoshop. And in the next lesson, we'll be looking at vibrance and saturation. What's the difference and how to fix images using vibrance. So I'll meet you there.